No, I'm independent.
You're
Out of your country, I'm in mine.
He said no, but you're out of our country, I guess. Yeah, so that's where your normal
Yeah.
residence is.
That's right, yeah.
Oh.
This is a pretty thorough immigration.
Okay, all right, very good, very good. Well, welcome. We appreciate it.
London.
Comedian Russell Howard, thank you so much for checking in. For people who have never seen you before, or they've heard of you but they haven't seen some of your comedy specials, how can we follow you? You got a website and social media and all that?
Yeah, the usual, just Russell Howard, Twitter, Russell Howard, Instagram, Facebook, if anyone's still doing that. And I've got a couple of Netflix specials that are called Recalibrate and Lubricant.
Yes, well, that's what we're promoting today. The Netflix comedy special, Lubricant. Tell us all about it.
Well, there's going to be some really disappointed perverts because it's not really about lubrication in the traditional sense.
Oh, it's
Damn.
not? It's not?
Damn. Well, you know what?
Well, I love the name. It's very catchy.
Hey, you know what? We're perverts, so.
I said
Yeah,
lubricants.
Well, yeah, I know. Instantly, I'm so sorry. And I'm English, so I'm used to apologising. But this is the first I've had to apologise publicly to two perverts. But it's called lubricant because I thought of this phrase, which is laughter is the lubricant that makes life livable. And the special, and I thought that's too long for a title, so just call it lubricant, just to try and cash in on the perv market. But
Clickbait.
yeah, it's been great. It's gone really well, and it's sort of about how important it is to laugh, really. And yeah, I'm really pleased with it, and it seems to have gone great. So yeah.
Yeah, all about clickbait, lubricant. I'm like, damn. Now, what the hell's the point in watching?
We like it. We like it.
No, definitely looking forward to checking it out. And then, of course, you also have your documentary "Until the Wheels Fall Off" that premiered on Netflix last month. Give us a rundown on that.
So that was going to be like a tour doc about gigging around the world because I was sort of in the middle of the world tour. I was going to like Europe and India and some gigs in China and America, and obviously COVID came along. So it became a documentary about trying to make a comedy special in COVID and how to keep the flame alive. And it was basically, we did gigs in car parks and alleys and lay-bys and woods and a football stadium and anything really to keep the wheels going on. So that's how that is. So basically, it was a doc about how to make a special in COVID.
Right.
So, yeah.
No, absolutely. Looking forward to checking both of those out. Now, you're real big in the UK, of course. You're from London. You've had a huge comedy career there for over 20 years, stand-up, and, of course, the Russell Howard Hour. It's a, comedy news show as well, and that was on Sky Max, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
we were on the BBC for years. And we're on Sky, yeah.
Yeah, well, over here in the U.S., I'm looking, you're definitely, became familiar over here. You had tons of appearances on late night talk shows, The Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon, James Corden, The Late Late Show, Conan O'Brien. Now, I'm into all those late shows. I have to ask you, what was your favorite one? Who do you like better, Jimmy Fallon, James Corden, Conan O'Brien? Don't say all. Don't don't dupe us again like you did with lubricant. Go ahead and give me the right. Which one was your favorite?
What I would say is when I did Jimmy Fallon.
Yes.
Jimmy Fallon.
That's my guy.
He knocked on my door. And he said, "Thank you so much for doing the show. I hope you had a fantastic time." And whether he meant that or not, the very fact that he took time out of his busy day to tell me I was doing stand-up on his show and I hope it went well, I thought that was really classy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
as someone that does a late-night show in the UK, it's something that I always try and do with kind of young stand-ups over here because it is nerve-wracking and sometimes the audience doesn't know who you are.
Right.
And the intro he gave me was unbelievable and really stayed with me. So I would say for all the shows were fun, but he went above and beyond to make it extraordinary for me. And I was kind of humbled by it.
Yeah.
So good guy.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, Jimmy Fallon's my fave. So the Russell Howard Hour, that's a late show?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's just probably like the equivalent of your Daily Show, but with
okay.
guests as well. So like the first part's like a monologue, like it's like a 15-minute monologue about the news, and there's a lot going on in England at the minute to take the piss out of.
Oh, wow.
And then we have a couple of guests, and and then it's sort of more of a chat show.
And you're still doing that now?
Right?
That's like on every day now still?
No, it's weekly. And
weekly, okay.
Finished in we finished the end of December, so we kind of our last series ran from kind of September to December.
Okay, very good. Now your YouTube channel and Twitter has over 1 million followers. That's something huge too.
That is a big deal.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, well, that's the amazing thing about doing stand-up. Like, I get to gig in like India and Europe, and kind of it's amazing. Like, I did some gigs in Finland, and they knew who I was, And I think it's all because of YouTube that you kind of get there, and you get to perform. It's made the comedy world a lot smaller. It's really, really cool.
You know what else is real cool, like on social media and stuff like that? Like with the introduction of TikTok to the U.S., us here in the U.S., people think, we're big time in New York City and Los Angeles. But when you get like outside, people from other countries, you realize how many people are like so many more people are in those countries. Like TikTok was introduced from another country, and they had like Facebook and Instagram and YouTube over here in this country had like, 800,000 views and followers and 1 million. But you look at TikTok from other countries, it has 1 billion. And it's like you forget how many people are in these other countries that, it's just amazing. So, I mean, that's great, that you get such a big following. So
it's so interesting when you kind of you step outside of your culture and you go to a different country, and you just learn so much about the world, and it's the best. One of the best things about doing stand-up is you get to travel and sort of see how silly you are, or how similar you are, or how insignificant you are, and I don't know, it sort of smooths you out.
Russell Howard checking in from London this morning. Netflix comedy special Lubricant. Also the corresponding documentary Until the Wheels Fall Off. Or Come Off, I'm sorry, Until the Wheels Come Off. It premiered on Netflix last month. Russell Howard, thank you so much for checking in. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. Take care, guys.
Have a great day.
Wake up every Thursday morning starting at 6 with Bill and Jessica.